Greetings, ladies and gents! My name is Chameleon and welcome back to the Children of Zodiarcs. I've goofed. I have recorded this episode, my webcam was on, my recording software was running, but I forgot to turn on my microphone. So I had no sound, you could not hear my beautiful commentary. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to replay this, I'm not going to replay the episode actually. What you're seeing right now, the footage you're seeing, is from the first recording, because that one worked. But you just don't have any commentary. So I'm just going to try and commentate over it, and then we'll see what comes out of it. Now, in the first part, I was digging around, because last time we had the opportunity with the cards. We could build our decks. And that's actually what you're seeing here right now of the things that I'm doing. I'm going into the menu and going to go through the cards that the characters have. There were some new cards, there were some new things that we could do. Let's see, you can actually see that here. I'm skipping through the footage right now. Here it is explained about the deck building, but it is really self-explanatory. It's really easy, actually. So, we have 18 cards in a deck. There has to be 18, you can always add more. And in the top you see our collection of cards, and in the bottom you see the unit deck. So that means that's the actual deck that we bring into battle. And I found out that Nahmi, for example, had the Risky Strike, which is another attack. We had 4 cards of that, and it's a little bit similar to the Blitz, only that it has a different blue dice and a different star attack. So I figured I wanted to have that one in my deck somewhere. And then we also had Pester, who also had a new attack. Pester had the Flashbang, so I figured, let's put the Flashbang in there as well. But I believe we only put 2 of the Flashbang in there actually instead of 4. We just want, because it's again adding one of those, it's a curse, and it's again adding one of those shard dices, and they are not that good in my opinion. So yeah, that's why I decided to do that. Now, then we of course had some private talk between the characters, which I will show you now without me commentating, unless, yeah, you know what, I can actually voice over it. I'll do that. I'll just go and do that. So tell me your story. This is so cool. I can't believe I get to be friends with Nahmi, the Ebon... The Ebon what? The Ebon Flame? Possibly. Let me stop you right there, kid. First of all, we ain't friends. You're like a stalker or something. She's so nice, isn't she? Secondly, nobody calls me the Ebony Flame except jackasses like the ones we just wasted. I'm just Nahmi. Got it? Right, fine. Jesus. Yes, madam. ... Dang, this is so cool. Oh, Bryce, why? Why, Bryce? Every time I get to the in-between the walls, I kind of feel like I'm going to run into my dad, says Pester. Yeah, poor Pester. Your dad's in exile? Yeah, him and my mom got really deep into the cult of shadows. People didn't take kindly to it, exiled us all. I was 6. That's how I know my way around the in-between so well. Dad's still in the cult. Haven't seen him in years. Poor Pester. What about your mom? I'd rather not talk about it. The in-betweens can be a pretty scary place. She's gone. See? Sad Pester. Tell me your story. Ah, my arm. It hurts so bad. That's the Judge Gauntlet digging into your nervous system, hardwiring itself into you. Scary, right? What? You didn't think it would come without a cost, did you? From the moment you put that gauntlet on, it's been becoming a part of you. Hope you didn't suck your thumb, kid, cause that thing won't come off now until you're warm food. Yeah, that's basically like the gauntlet becomes really a part of one's character. Like once you put it on, it digs into your nervous system, your blood, your muscles, your bone. Really, really scary. So after we did all that, it was time for the next mission, the next story mission. So let us fight and see what that will bring us. There's really beautiful art in this game, by the way, as you can tell right now. Ah, I can't believe how good it is to be back in this dump. Really? You really feel that way? Huh. Smells a bit better at least, but we're not home free yet. This is Black Fang turf. Let's try to get across without running into them. The Black Fang gang. Well, you know, once it is a mission of sorts like this, you just know things are going down and battle is upon us. Oh crap! Looks like our luck's run out! Told ya. I mean, of course I knew already because, you know. It's the Black Fang! Hi dudes. Yo, what you kids doing out so late? Don't you know whose neighborhood this is? Why would you come here? Hey man, look! Zurgov's girl, the Ebony Flame! Oh man, King's dog gonna make us lieutenants when we bring him that hat! We're gonna be famous! Well, that's what you're hoping for, isn't it? Shut up, you idiot. Do you have any idea how many people she's killed? This ain't just some regular kid, and she wouldn't be here if she didn't have to. Ah! Coming from the district, they gotta be carrying something. A stolen relic. Maybe. Black Fang, we may be sworn enemies, but I'll forget my blood oath and let you live if you give us safe passage. I don't want to kill you or any of your crew today. Appreciate the offer, sister, but half the shambles already heard about your little social call by now. King Dog would skin us alive if we let you disrespect Black Fang turf. Well, I guess we did that, didn't we? You know the rules, kid. Only one side walks away from a thing like this. Oh boy. Keep them busy. I'm gonna get the others. Bye. Wait! We don't have any beef with you guys. We just want to go home. Why we gotta fight each other anyway? The nobles and the guards are the real enemies. I guess they're not gonna listen. We don't have to do this. Cry about it later, chicken shit. These creeps are itching for a rumble. Can't you tell? Dips on the big one's boots. Oh, Bryce. Bryce is awesome. Bryce is amazing. So, then we started out with this first battle. Victory conditions reach the exit. Defeat conditions, all heroes are defeated. So we had to get to the yellow place, the yellow part of the map. Now, I will already spoil this for you guys. I did this fight twice. Because the first time I fought, I was utterly defeated. So I'm actually going to skip this towards the second fight, where you will see me win. So here we are. Bryce is just getting off an attack, and in this round we are much more strategicful. We're doing things way better. And as you can see, Bryce leveled up, and actually during this fight, Bryce leveled up again, I think, to level 5, and the other two characters also leveled up to level 5. So there was a lot of leveling going on. That was just because the map, as you can see, is now filled with like 2 to 4 characters. But actually, there were more people coming in along the way, which we had to dispatch as well. Now in the meantime, we could use our awesome new dice and our awesome new cards as well. I don't believe I actually used the flashbang at all. I don't think I have. But we did use, what was it? The new attack from the Ebony Flame. I always forget her name. I always just want to say Ebony Flame. I'm so sorry. And I was actually doing better with strategy, because if you keep a distance to the characters, they do not come to you, so you have some free turns. And also, I was healing a lot more, because these guys, we are just equally strong, you know. So if I would come close and attack a character, I would do a certain type of damage, say 10 damage. But these guys can also do 10 damage to me, and we have just as much HP. So if I do not do strategy well, we are outnumbered. They have a lot more characters. If I do not strategize well enough, they will kill us very quickly. And that's what happened during the first battle, where 3 characters, or 1 character was killed by 3 characters just in 1 turn. Went from full health to death really fast, and it was really bad. So I'll just skip through these parts a little bit. I'll show you guys these new attacks. I will show you parts of where I'm walking around. So this will be, I actually thought this would be a longer episode because the recording was 45 minutes. But now I'm gonna just skip through it because I do not know everything that I remembered about this episode yet. And because the audio flunked, I'm so sorry again about that. We're gonna do it this way. No way! No! Nobody beats the Black Fang! There you go. Yeah, that was one of the characters who actually said something. And then when we skip forward, you can see that they're not... Oh, right. This is what happened as well. The Black Fang Thug using the smoke bomb attack, which I didn't know what it was, but it targeted all 3 of us, did 0 HP damage. Then he got the attack off, and he actually removed cards from our hand, which really sucked. Because as I told before, we have a deck of 18 cards. I do not know what happens once our deck runs out, but I guess once we no longer have cards, we can't really do anything anymore. Now let's skip to the other character that we killed that would give us some more dialogue. Let's see, where are you? Right, this part was really cool. Nahmi threw a star with the knives out attack, which means the special attack was activated. And this was the hold ability. And there were these chains fluttering around the character. Now I expect that this means that the character no longer can move. He can probably still take action. And the Black Fang Outlaw, as you can see, has a pistol, so he was a ranged attacker. Didn't really help me in that way. But also I did not get confirmation if he actually has to hold position. Because next up I used Pester with the iron sight, threw some dice around, and was actually able to kill him very, very quickly, very fast. Now, of course, we have a blank dice over here, some other dice, so I did a lot of re-rolling as well. Strategy, again, where I did not need to use shards, or I did not need to use shields. So then I could try to re-roll again to possibly draw a card, or get a star dice to activate special abilities. As you can see here, we just draw a card with Pester right now. And boom! And he was dead. So, despite the hold ability activating, still not really sure what it does, but I'm expecting that he cannot walk anymore. And there he goes, and he has dialogue as well. Ha! You got me good, but my crew's on the way right now. Black Fang forever! Can you imagine that is the last line you say in life? Gang life. Black Fang forever! So, once we were getting closer to the end, to the line over there, you can see that more characters have appeared in the meantime as well. And we are dispatching them, and characters are leveling up at the same time. So once we were getting closer, which was more towards the end, and also of course killing characters along the way, more characters actually arrived again, and I expected them to again appear at the yellow line, the yellow back line, but they actually didn't. Because they were appearing right there at the corridor where we started the game as well. As you can see right now. There they are! Family kids crossing our turf! The whole Black Fang army coming down here! Don't let them get escape! I don't know, don't let them get escape. I don't think that is proper English. So they arrived from the corridor over there, while we were moving forward towards the yellow line. And my strategy was to dispatch as many characters as I could. Not actually because of the XP, but because I did that, I did level up quite a lot. But I wanted to slowly move forward, because the first time around when we failed the mission, all my characters died because I was too hasty. I was like, I have to get there to that line as fast as possible. And that didn't work out at all. Strategy was to take it slow. And that's what I did. And we did good things because of it. So after a lot more fighting, making decisions, guarding, and the guys in the background slowly creeping up to me, I'm actually moving forward, dispatching the last two characters, leveling up in the meantime. And then I noticed, I thought I had to bring all 3 characters to the back line. 2 more characters appeared as well in the meantime, so now we had 4 characters behind us. But I thought I had to bring all 3 characters to the back line. So then, at the end, I moved, I think it was Nahmi. Let me check. Yeah, I moved Nahmi to the back line. And once I did that, the fight was over. We got away! Fate's dealt the Fang a bad hand today. Sure did, Pester. Sure did. Victory! The fight is over for now. And I got some extra dice. So we got, and because we were leveling up, we got also some extra new cards and some new dice or dice slots from that as well. So a lot of new things for the next episode to expect. Oh yeah, did you see that? The whole shambles is gonna be talking about it. I guess we're all famous now, Nahmi. Yeah, another bounty on our heads. Now the Black Fang wants us dead. Come on, let's get this relic back to Zurkov before anybody else decides to join the party. Welp. Skirmishes unlocked. Skirmishes are now available on the world map. These battles take place outside the story and are ideal to gather new dice and experience. Fight in as many of these encounter as you like by selecting their icons on the world map. More difficult elite skirmishes will sometimes appear on the world map. Engage them at your own risk, for these battles will truly test your team and tactical skill. And that is what we're going to do in the next episode. We are going to do some skirmishes and look at our cards and dice and all the other things we got. And of course, some quiet time as well. So I'm really sorry guys about the audio. I hope I made up for it a little bit. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode of me playing the Children of Zodiarc, then give it a thumbs up. And then I will see you in my next video.